Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
I'll always be getting ball first against you.
They started on the ground with Eckler, pushing his way through. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Vikings. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Becoming a runner.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
How many returns has he got this year?
20 to about the 22. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
His helmet's still messed up.
This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Oh yeah. See.
On 1st and 10, Love. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Packers at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 91 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt. For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. His throw incomplete.
I hate how
that play call stood there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial down their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try to keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play fake. Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with the call. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play action this time with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Doubs goes in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And fights through one man. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, certainly appears that they're going to try to keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy
opportunities ahead. On third down, Cousins. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
98 yards rushing for him now to this point. This defense for the Packers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Cousins.
Playmaker.
He's brought down after a very nice gain. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Love. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! Jackson Smith-Njigba hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Was that cover 3 beater? That corner went with the comeback on the opposite side.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And that one makes it 14.
Have you always had that? And that's the first time that cover 3 beater like involved me.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Play, add it to my playbook.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, Cousins. Completes this to Addison out left.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
To throw, Cousins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of
That's a linebacker, right?
Up past the 45. The Vikings right now have got the passing game working. It's another 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Throwing is Cousins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain
That's the only
of
reason
14.
I threw it right
1st
there.
down.
Throw it away.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. yards in the game. 4 of them to the right side.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around.
On second down, Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It would be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cousins from the gun on third. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I feel like my man Old Mo momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Here's Love.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Slot man moves right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he
I'm so
stops
glad he
right
ran
around
out
the
from
13.
there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Carson's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks.
So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that.
Okay, how in the
I can
world did
clip
that
and
happen?
save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That is the most bullshit penalty I think I've ever had in Madden in my life.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. For left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The Madden
That
goal
one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Still gets burned.
This is caught. It's
I lined that
Christian
perfect. I made them up.
That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 28 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
I'm just glad. Honestly, this game, I'm basically stuck at the 5 seed, so this game's just basically just...
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Just figuring out some stuff. Probably see you in the NFC
Championship. About ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24
Look, I think
yards.
Hayden's going to play in the 2nd round. I
Time
think
to give some
he
credit
does
to the
not
big
want to play
fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right.
I know, he played me great.
Thank you, guys.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
I know, he said when he played you, he did a lot of match coverage. He said he's changed that up since. Because he said you and E-Fly just kept on bombing him.
On play action, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 108 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Throw left side. The ball comes out. And the Packers pick it up. So the turnover forced, and
he
a
didn't get it.
wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield?
I don't know what I was trying to do,
that's
but...
the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Nope. Is it?
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got.
Are you missing one lineman or two?
Well, someone's been having a good game
I saw
so far.
Rashawn Gary was
something?
out.
A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Once more, here's Eckler. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Cousins now on second down. And he's going to be taken down here. Sack back at the 32. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And this one is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Kurt sold that drive. I had a touchdown on that.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, Love to pass.
What a press.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. In motion right, Dobbs. And they run the option on 2nd down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Make the tackle.
Makes a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Cousins. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throw it accurate.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovery.
He just ran it 3 no huddles in a row.
Deep in the red zone.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On third down, Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down.
You gotta catch that shit.
The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Come on,
right side to Watson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That one looks like he'll throw here. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And now Love going to change things up. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Touchdown, Packers! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get 1 more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly exciting.
That wasn't the plan.
See the game play a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Nah, I actually just wanted to test running the ball against a good user.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Twan shut down Ryan's
run game. It has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. And that was going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the time as this one ends. And understandably so, not only